Welcome to HD Coins World. Imagine finding a penny so rare and valuable that it completely changes your life. A penny so elusive that even expert collectors can only dream of owning one. One day, someone did just that, discovered this legendary coin in pocket change, only to sell it for an unbelievable amount. Today, we're diving into the story of the ultra-rare and most valuable US wheat penny, the coin that changed the coin collecting world forever. Let's get started. Number 1. Imagine holding a penny so rare that even expert collectors dream of it, a penny that once changed the coin collecting world forever. One day, an unsuspecting individual found this elusive coin in their pocket change, completely unaware that it would soon sell for an unbelievable amount. This is the story of the 1917 wheat penny, an ultra-rare piece of American history that continues to fascinate collectors and enthusiasts alike. The wheat penny holds a special place in the world of numismatics. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Before this iconic change, U.S. coins traditionally showcased allegorical figures like Lady Liberty. The wheat penny marked a turning point, setting a precedent that continues today. Collectors worldwide are captivated by its historical significance, classic design, and most importantly, its rarity. So, why are wheat pennies so collectible? It's more than just their age or design. These coins are sought after because of their transition from the Indian head cent to the Lincoln design, symbolizing a shift in American coinage. The 1917 variant, struck at the San Francisco Mint, stands out as one of the most valuable. With a mintage of just over 32 million, it may sound like a large number, but when you consider the wear, loss, and time that have passed, finding one today, especially in good condition, is like striking gold. But what makes a wheat penny valuable? Collectors consider several factors, including mint marks, errors, condition, and, of course, rarity. The San Francisco Mint, denoted by the small s on the reverse, produced significantly fewer coins than other mints, making the 1917 especially desirable. Furthermore, any unique error, such as doubling, can skyrocket its value, as collectors cherish these variations. Now, let's take a closer look at what makes the 1917 wheat penny special. The obverse features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent. To spot a valuable piece, pay close attention to the date, mint mark, and overall sharpness of the design. One of the most intriguing variations to look for is the doubled die error. This phenomenon occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, resulting in noticeable overlapping on the date, lettering, or other features. Even a slight doubling can make a significant difference in value, so examine your coin carefully. Finding such a rare coin may seem impossible, but it happens more often than you think. Start by checking your own coin collection or jars of spare change. You might just stumble upon an overlooked treasure. Visiting coin shops and flea markets can also be fruitful, as some dealers might not realize the true worth of their items. Don't forget about online resources and auction sites. Sometimes, these hidden gems surface when least expected. Once you've found a 1917 wheat penny, the next step is determining its value. This process involves grading, which assesses the coin's condition based on factors like luster, wear, and strike quality. The grading system ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. A penny with minimal wear and a clear, S mint mark will undoubtedly attract more interest from collectors. After grading, research recent sales to gauge its market value. Online auction results and coin price guides are excellent resources for this purpose. Preserving your rare penny is crucial. Store it in a protective holder to prevent scratches, tarnishing, or environmental damage. Always handle your coins with clean hands or gloves, as oils from your skin can degrade their surfaces. Investing in coin albums or display cases can also help maintain their condition for years to come. The thrill of discovering a rare wheat penny can be life-changing for collectors. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or a curious beginner, the excitement of uncovering history in your spare change is unbeatable. The 1917 wheat penny is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of a bygone era and a treasure worth seeking. Keep looking, stay curious, and who knows? You might just find one of these elusive gems yourself. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value. Depending on its condition, the 1917 wheat penny can fetch between $15,000 and $100,000 at auction. Just imagine finding that in your pocket change. Whether you're hunting for rare coins or just learning the stories behind them, never underestimate the power of a single penny. Number 2. Imagine finding a penny so rare and valuable that it could change your life forever. A penny so elusive that even expert collectors can only dream of owning one. One day, an unsuspecting individual discovered this remarkable coin in their pocket change, not knowing it would soon sell for an unbelievable amount. This is the story of the 1944 wheat penny, an ultra-rare and highly coveted piece of American numismatic history that continues to captivate collectors and enthusiasts alike. The wheat penny holds a unique place in the world of U.S. coins. Introduced in 1909 to mark the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it was the first coin in American history to feature the portrait of a real person. This transition from symbolic figures to real historical personalities marked a significant shift in U.S. coinage. The wheat penny's classic design, historical relevance, and the iconic image of Lincoln on the obverse make it an enduring favorite among collectors. So, why are wheat pennies so collectible? It's not just their age or the iconic Lincoln portrait. These pennies symbolize a change in American culture, bridging the gap between tradition and modernity. The 1944 wheat penny, minted at the Denver Mint, stands out as one of the most valuable among the series. With millions produced, you might think they're not that rare. But finding one in pristine condition, or with a rare error, can be like finding a needle in a haystack. Over time, most of these coins have worn down, been damaged, or simply lost, making well-preserved specimens exceptionally valuable. What makes the 1944 wheat penny particularly sought after is the combination of its mint mark, potential errors, and rarity in top condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for that D mint mark, indicating it was struck in Denver. Additionally, unique errors, such as the famous doubled die, make certain coins incredibly valuable. These errors occur when the coin's design is struck twice, causing noticeable doubling on the date, lettering, or other features. A doubled die wheat penny can dramatically increase the coin's worth, as collectors highly prize these unique variations. To truly appreciate the 1944 wheat penny, let's take a closer look at its design. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln's distinguished profile, while the reverse showcases two wheat stalks encircling the words 1 cent. Between the stalks, the inscription, E pluribus unum, adds to the coin's timeless appeal. The key features to focus on when identifying a valuable 1944 penny include the sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, the clarity of the D mint mark, and any signs of doubling, especially around the date and lettering. Sometimes, these subtle differences can mean the difference between an ordinary penny and a small fortune. Finding one of these rare coins may seem daunting, but it's not impossible. Start by rummaging through your old coin jars, change boxes, or even your pocket change. You never know what could be hiding there. Visiting coin shops and flea markets is another excellent way to uncover hidden treasures. Some dealers might not even realize the value of a rare 1944 wheat penny sitting in their collection. Additionally, online resources and auction sites are invaluable tools for locating and acquiring rare wheat pennies, including error coins that can significantly increase the coin's value. Once you've found a potential treasure, it's crucial to determine its grade and condition. Grading assesses factors like luster, wear, and strike quality. The grading scale ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. A well-preserved 1944 wheat penny with a strong, clear, D mint mark and minimal wear can be worth significantly more than one that's heavily worn. After grading, research recent auction prices to get a sense of its market value. Websites specializing in coin sales and collectors' forums can provide up-to-date information on what similar coins have recently sold for. Preserving your rare wheat penny is essential to maintaining its value. Always handle it with clean hands or gloves to avoid transferring oils that can damage the coin's surface. Store it in a protective holder to shield it from scratches and environmental damage. For long-term preservation, coin albums and display cases are excellent options, allowing you to admire your collection while keeping it safe. Collecting rare coins is not just a hobby, it's a journey through history. The 1944 wheat penny is more than just copper and zinc, it's a snapshot of a past era, a tangible connection to the days of World War II and a nation in transition. The thrill of finding one of these elusive coins, whether in your own collection or through a lucky discovery, is an experience that collectors cherish. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value of this extraordinary penny. Depending on its condition, the 1944 wheat penny can sell for anywhere between $64,930 and $122,000 at auction. Just think, something as small as a penny could hold the key to an incredible payday. Keep searching, keep collecting, and you might just uncover a treasure that changes everything. Number 3. Imagine coming across a penny so rare and valuable that it could change your life forever. A penny that even the most seasoned collectors can only dream of finding. One day, someone found this elusive coin in their pocket change, completely unaware of its true worth, until it sold for an astonishing amount. This is the story of the 1953 wheat penny, one of the most coveted coins in American numismatic history, captivating collectors and enthusiasts with its rarity and value. The wheat penny is an iconic piece of U.S. coinage, introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. It was the first American coin to feature a real person, marking a dramatic departure from traditional designs that showcased allegorical figures. The wheat penny was an instant hit, admired for both its design and the historical significance of Lincoln's portrait. For collectors, it's not just a piece of copper and zinc, it's a symbol of a pivotal moment in U.S. minting history. What makes wheat pennies so collectible is their unique place in American coinage and their distinctive design. These pennies were produced from 1909 to 1958 and are named after the pair of wheat stalks on the reverse side. Among them, the 1953 wheat penny holds a special status. Although millions were minted, finding one in pristine condition or with unique errors is exceptionally rare. Time has taken its toll on most of these coins, and high-grade specimens are highly prized. So, what makes a wheat penny valuable? Several factors come into play, including the coin's mint mark, condition, any errors, and, of course, its rarity. The 1953 wheat penny, minted primarily at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, may seem common at first glance. However, collectors actively seek out coins with double die errors or unusual variations that make them unique. A minor mistake during the minting process can result in a coin worth thousands of dollars. To understand what makes the 1953 wheat penny special, let's take a closer look at its design. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln's classic profile, while the reverse displays two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent. Between the stalks, the inscription, E pluribus unum, completes the timeless design. To spot a valuable 1953 penny, focus on the clarity of the date, the presence of any doubling, and the mint mark if present. The most sought-after variations include double die obverse, where the date or lettering appears slightly doubled due to a misaligned die strike. Even subtle doubling can increase a penny's value exponentially. The question on every collector's mind is, where can you find one of these rare coins? The answer might surprise you. Start by checking your own coin collection or spare change jars. It's not uncommon for these pennies to be overlooked and mixed in with more recent coins. Local coin shops and flea markets are also worth exploring, as dealers may have undervalued wheat pennies that they haven't closely examined. Additionally, online auction sites and numismatic forums can be gold mines for rare finds. Just be sure to verify the authenticity of any purchase. Once you've acquired a 1953 wheat penny, the next step is determining its grade. Grading involves evaluating the coin's condition, including factors like luster, detail, and wear. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70, with higher grades indicating better preservation. A coin with sharp details, minimal wear, and a clear mint mark can significantly increase its value. Always consult reputable grading guides or professional grading services to get an accurate assessment. After grading, research its potential value by comparing similar coins recently sold at auction. Websites dedicated to coin collecting, auction results, and pricing guides are essential resources for determining how much your 1953 wheat penny might be worth. Even subtle differences, such as a faint doubling on the date or unusually sharp strike, can make a substantial difference in value. Protecting your investment is essential once you've found a rare wheat penny. Store it in a high-quality coin holder to prevent scratching, tarnishing, or environmental damage. Avoid handling the coin directly with your fingers. Use clean gloves or coin tweezers to maintain its condition. Displaying your collection in a protective album or case also adds an extra layer of security while keeping your prized finds visible and organized. Collecting rare wheat pennies is more than just a hobby. It's a passionate pursuit that connects collectors to the past. Each coin tells a story, capturing a moment in American history and preserving it for future generations. The thrill of discovering a rare 1953 wheat penny, whether in an old jar of change or at a bustling flea market, is an experience that collectors never forget. And now, the moment you've been waiting for: the value of this extraordinary coin. Depending on its condition, the 1953 wheat penny can fetch between $14,000 and $62,000 at auction. Just imagine finding one of these treasures hidden away among your spare change. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, never underestimate the power of a single penny. Keep searching, keep learning, and who knows? You might just discover a hidden fortune. Number 4. Imagine coming across a penny so rare and valuable that it could change your life forever. A penny that even expert collectors dream of finding, so scarce that its discovery in pocket change was nothing short of miraculous. One day, someone did just that, found this elusive coin in their everyday change, not knowing that it would soon sell for an astonishing amount. This is the story of the 1945 wheat penny, an ultra-rare and highly prized piece of American numismatic history that continues to captivate coin enthusiasts and collectors. The wheat penny holds a legendary place in U.S. coinage. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it was the first American coin to bear the likeness of a real person. This marked a monumental shift from traditional coin designs that featured allegorical figures. The wheat penny's classic design, combined with Lincoln's iconic profile, quickly made it a favorite among the public and collectors alike. The penny's significance goes beyond its copper composition. It symbolizes a turning point in American coinage and culture. What makes wheat pennies so collectible? For one, they were minted during an era when copper was still the primary material, especially during the years surrounding World War II. The 1945 wheat penny, in particular, was struck just as the world was emerging from the war, making it a symbolic representation of resilience and change. While millions of these pennies were produced, finding one in exceptional condition, or with a unique error, remains an extraordinary challenge. Over time, most have become worn, corroded, or lost, making high-quality examples a rare find. Why are certain wheat pennies valuable? The answer lies in a few key factors: rarity, condition, mint mark, and errors. The 1945 wheat penny was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D., and San Francisco, S. The presence of a mint mark and the coin's grade significantly impact its value. But what truly sets some of these coins apart are rare errors, such as the doubled die, where the coin's design is accidentally struck twice. These errors can result in overlapping or doubled elements, particularly on the date or lettering, and collectors prize these unique variations. To identify a valuable 1945 wheat penny, start by examining its design. On the obverse, Abraham Lincoln's profile should be well defined, with clear details around the ear and coat. The date and mint mark, if present, should also be sharply struck. The reverse features the iconic wheat stalk surrounding the words 1 cent and E pluribus unum. Look closely for any signs of doubling, particularly on the date, the words 1 cent, or the motto. Even a slight doubling can make a significant difference in the coin's value. Additionally, examine the overall condition. Coins with minimal wear and a strong strike are more valuable. Where can you find one of these elusive coins? Surprisingly, many rare wheat pennies have been discovered in everyday places. Start by checking your own coin collection, old change jars, or inherited collections. Coin shops and flea markets are also worth exploring. Sometimes, even experienced dealers might overlook the significance of a specific coin. Online auction sites and numismatic marketplaces are excellent resources as well, but be cautious of counterfeits. Always buy from reputable sellers and, if possible, request certification from grading authorities. Grading is a crucial step in determining your coin's worth. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70, with higher grades indicating better preservation. A well-preserved 1945 wheat penny with sharp details, a clear date, and a legible mint mark can be worth significantly more than a heavily worn example. Be sure to use proper lighting and magnification to examine your coin closely. Professional grading services, like PCGS or NGC, can provide an official assessment, increasing the coin's marketability. Once you know your coin's grade, it's time to determine its value. Research recent auction results and consult price guides to get an accurate estimate. Coins in higher grades with rare errors tend to command the most attention from collectors. Websites specializing in coin values and auction sites often list prices based on recent sales, giving you a good sense of your coin's potential worth. Protecting your 1945 wheat penny is essential to preserving its value. Avoid handling the coin directly, as oils from your hands can damage its surface. Store the coin in a protective holder, such as a mylar flip or a hard plastic case. For long-term preservation, keep your coins in a cool, dry environment away from humidity and chemicals. Displaying your collection in a quality album not only protects the coins but also showcases them beautifully. Coin collecting is more than just acquiring valuable pieces. It's about uncovering history and preserving a legacy. The 1945 wheat penny tells a story of change and resilience, minted during a year when the world was recovering from conflict. The thrill of finding one of these rare coins, whether through diligent searching or pure luck, is an experience that keeps collectors passionate about their pursuit. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value of this remarkable penny. Depending on its condition and the presence of any errors, the 1945 wheat penny can range in value from $20,400 to $93,000. Imagine finding a coin worth that much tucked away in your spare change. Whether you're a novice collector or an expert numismatist, the search for a 1945 wheat penny is always worth the effort. Keep your eyes open, stay curious, and who knows, you might just uncover a treasure. Number 5. Imagine stumbling upon a penny so rare and valuable that it could change your life forever. A penny so elusive that even the most seasoned collectors dream of finding it. One day, someone did just that, discovered this incredible coin tucked away in pocket change, unaware of the treasure they held. When it finally went up for sale, it fetched an unbelievable price. This is the story of the 1950 wheat penny, one of the most extraordinary coins in American numismatic history. The wheat penny is an iconic part of U.S. coinage. It was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. As the first American coin to feature the image of a real person, it marked a revolutionary change from traditional coin designs that focused on allegorical representations. The wheat penny was an immediate hit, cherished for its historic value and its striking design. Collectors fell in love with Lincoln's dignified profile on the obverse, and the reverse featuring 2 wheat stalks framing the words, 1 cent, made it truly unique. But why are wheat pennies so collectible? One reason is their historical significance. They symbolize a major shift in American coinage and were produced during an era when copper was essential to the nation, especially during World War II. The 1950 wheat penny, minted in Denver, is particularly intriguing due to its unique characteristics and potential for rare errors. While millions were produced, only a handful of pristine specimens or error coins have survived the test of time, making these rare finds invaluable to collectors. So, what exactly makes a wheat penny valuable? Several factors come into play, including the mint mark, condition, rarity, and the presence of errors. The 1950 penny carries the Denver mint mark, which distinguishes it from other wheat pennies minted that year. Coins with errors, especially those featuring a doubled die or striking inconsistencies, are particularly sought after. These errors occurred when the die accidentally struck the coin twice, creating a subtle yet visible doubling effect on the date, or lettering. Such coins can skyrocket in value, sometimes being worth thousands of dollars more than their regular counterparts. To identify a rare 1950 wheat penny, start by examining its design. On the obverse, you'll find Abraham Lincoln's familiar profile. Pay close attention to the date and the D mint mark just below it. Look for any signs of doubling, particularly on the date or the word Liberty. The reverse of the coin features the wheat ears on either side of the words 1 cent and E pluribus unum. A well-struck coin will have crisp, clear details and a bold mint mark. Check for any irregularities or imperfections that could indicate a rare error, as these are highly coveted among collectors. Where can you find one of these valuable coins? You might be surprised. Start by searching your own coin collection, spare change, or old piggy banks. Many collectors have struck gold by simply examining coins that have been sitting around for decades. Coin shops and flea markets are also excellent places to explore, as dealers might overlook certain errors or mint marks. Additionally, online auction sites often have rare wheat pennies up for bid. Just make sure to buy from reputable sources to avoid counterfeits. Once you've found a 1950 wheat penny, it's essential to determine its grade. Grading coins is an art that evaluates the coin's condition, ranging from poor P1 to mint state MS70. A high-grade 1950 penny will have minimal wear, well-defined details, and a shiny, unblemished surface. Coins with a deep, even red color, known as red coins, are especially valuable. If you suspect your coin is of high quality, consider having it professionally graded to maximize its value. To accurately assess its worth, research recent auction results and consult pricing guides. Even slight differences in condition or the presence of a mint error can drastically change the coin's value. Online resources, numismatic catalogs, and price databases are invaluable when trying to determine the most current market value of your 1950 wheat penny. Once you've established its value, take steps to preserve your rare find. Store it in a high-quality holder or coin slab to protect it from scratches and environmental damage. Avoid touching the surface with your bare hands. Use cotton gloves to handle it. Keeping your coin in a temperature-controlled, dry environment will help maintain its condition over the years. If displayed, ensure that it's in a protective case to prevent dust or moisture from affecting its surface. Collecting rare wheat pennies is not just about acquiring valuable coins. It's a journey of discovery. Each coin tells a story, reflecting a period in American history. The thrill of finding a rare 1950 penny, whether from an old jar of coins or during a weekend flea market hunt, is a feeling like no other. It's this sense of adventure and connection to the past that keeps collectors passionate. Now, let's talk about the value of this remarkable coin. Depending on its condition and any unique errors, the 1950 wheat penny can be worth anywhere from $15,275 to $67,000. Just think about that, finding a coin worth that much in pocket change. Whether you're an experienced collector or a curious beginner, keep looking. You might just discover a hidden fortune.